yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. If you wish to touch gloves, do so now. Back to your corners.
On Memorial Day weekend, the chance of USA rained down for the former champion Jonathan Piersma from New York and Diego Bianchini representing Brazil, and all the Brazilian bad boy is back. Rips inside leg kick to get us going.
Yeah, Bianchini started off right out the gate.
That's 3 in a row, and that one was a little low, and Piersma down on his knees. Oh man, not the way Piersma or anyone wants to start off a fight.
No, not at all. You know, it kind of disrupts the rhythm. And you get hit hard enough, it kind of makes your stomach sick.
100%.
Take a look.
Oh yeah, man.
And listen, we're wearing a cup, but there's a jostle that happens there.
It don't matter. Whatever sport, you get hit in the junk, you're feeling it.
Oh yeah.
Warning from referee Todd Anderson. I mean, Bianchini though came out ripping those inside leg kicks. Landed 2.
The spinning kick though.
Yeah, exactly.
So much for keeping it simple early.
No kidding. All right, good news is Jonathan Piersma can continue on.
Oh wow, what a head kick.
Back-to-back head kicks from Bianchini.
There's no tell on his kick. They just go up. Them joints are fast.
Fighters exchange calf kicks. Head kick from Piersma.
And we talked to Piersma yesterday, and one thing he was saying is this may be his chance to show off his stand-up.
Exactly.
Against Bianchini, because although he thought that Bianchini, you know, was okay, he felt like he was a bit wild, and he can take advantage of the wild exchanges that Bianchini throws.
Right, if he makes a mistake, he can capitalize. He also felt that Bianchini would come out like this, throwing some wild technique. Had to weather the storm early.
But I'll tell you this much for free. You don't stop a creative striker by not putting pressure on him and making him think. If you allow him to sit back and feel comfortable, he is going to put you in his trick bag.
Well, that head kick to the face of Bianchini, that'll keep you on your toes.
Look at the calf kicks that Bianchini has thrown thus far. Look at the leg of Piersma.
My goodness. And now Piersma attacking for a single leg takedown, and he gets it.
That was too easy, folks.
Well said. I think Piersma said, I'm not going to take another one of those calf kicks. Let's get this thing to the ground.
Very smart, but, you know, with Bianchini, you know, just because you're on top, it does not mean that he's not going to be active. He's very active off of his back. He's going to make you work. But Piersma is really a force on top, very strong positionally speaking, and really understands movement where he is a few steps ahead of his opponent when he's on top.
Just past the halfway point of the opening round, scheduled for 5. Piersma just huge back, so much power, grinder. 7 wins coming via submission, 5 in the first round.
Yeah, his ground positioning makes me proud as a old ground and pounder, because of just of how strong and settled he is on top. You know, he's not going out of his way and overextending himself. He's in great position. His head is in great position, and he grinds you and wears you down. It's not always about the submission or ground and pound. Sometimes he'll put his elbow in there and just rub it on your face.
There it is. Absolutely. Bianchini was able to hold him close for 30 seconds or so, but
Bianchini's trying to come off the back, and he's doing a good job of doing so.
And Bianchini is back on his feet. That's a victory for the Brazilian.
Absolutely. That was a good, oh my goodness, the knee went through.
The knee went through. Piersma down, scrolling. Definitely landed, Rashad.
Oh, man.
Oh, Piersma just missed with the spinning elbow. And now Bianchini on the back of Piersma, a submission specialist himself, with 5 first-round finishes and 7 career submission wins.
Like I was saying in the pre, you know, Bianchini finds a way to find submissions in transition. So as Piersma is in his scrambling phase, he's got to be careful. It's not always just, you know, let me move here, let me move there, because he might put himself into a submission, because Bianchini is so creative on the ground as well, too.
Under 30 seconds to go, and now Piersma in the guard of Bianchini.
What a great reversal by Piersma.
Holy moly, look at that left leg of Piersma. And the other shot, Rashad, you could see the inside of the thigh was turning purple on Piersma as well. The powerful kicks from Diego Bianchini doing some damage. So there's a nice elbow by Piersma as time's winding down. Watch that up kick, those are long legs. And round number 1 in the books, some blood trickling from the nose of the former champion, Jonathan Piersma. And, you know, you got to keep an eye on this, Rashad, as we look at some of the highlights. The cardio of Piersma at the tough weight cut couldn't make. And this is how it all started with.
Man, a nice spinning back kick. You know, he's doing a good job of using fundamentals, but mixing in some of his creativity. But it's the leg kicks of Bianchini that is truly doing so much damage for Piersma. As you see, Piersma get the takedown. Not much fighting from Bianchini, but Bianchini was able to get himself back up to his feet. And here he lands a nice knee up the middle.
Wow.
Piersma stumbles back to the cage and falls back after the second one lands. And what great first round from Bianchini. Piersma's having his hands full with the stand-up exchanges. Is looking most likely to mix it up and get it back to the ground.
Bianchini outstruck Piersma 20-14. But Piersma went 3 for 3 with his elbows. Bianchini 14 of 16 with his kicks, and you saw the damage it did. Piersma 2 minutes and 12 seconds of ground control in that opening round, and he's trying to get Bianchini back down, and he does.
And that was very much needed, because you see what went before that takedown was another stiff leg kick. And I tell you what, if Piersma was not able to probably get that takedown, he would have been noticeably limping.
I couldn't agree more. Had the powerful kicks from Bianchini, and he said those would be the difference. My kicks, my knees.
But right now, here's where Piersma makes the biggest difference. On the top position,
right,
grinding out Bianchini, landing some ground and pound, grinding in his face. But Bianchini's doing a really good job of trying to work a sweep from his back, and it doesn't allow Piersma to really settle on top to land anything. Right now, he's trying to hold on to his position.
Elbow from Piersma.
And these are the positions where Piersma needs to kind of just land some shots. And you know what? Maybe he doesn't hold them down, but these are the shots that he can land, the punches he can land that can really make the difference once Bianchini gets back up to his feet, if he's able to get back up to his feet. But sometimes you have to forego the position to land a big punch.
Bianchini defending the elbows for now.
And Bianchini's got his hands stuck.
Oh, yeah, it gets out. There's another look at the leg of Jonathan Piersma. Wow.
And Piersma's going to try to melt him down right here with this heavy top pressure.
Yes. He can
grinding.
Yeah, just grinding, it's right. And the elbows continue to rain down.
The cardio of Bianchini is going to be really tested here, and we talked to him yesterday. We spoke specifically about his cardio and the improvements that he's made with his cardio.
Piersma now 14 of 14 with his elbows, a lot of them coming from this position. And he continues. I mean, that will wear you down too, besides the fact you got a extremely strong man putting all his weight on top of you. The elbows too doing some damage as we come up on 2 minutes to go, second round. Piersma felt his cardio would be the key too. Elbows continuing.
Yes, these little shots in here from Piersma, that's truly, it's wearing on Bianchini. You know, he doesn't even really have to land the elbow hard, just grinding it on his face.
Yes.
It's torturous enough.
LFA welterweight title on the line for Diego Bianchini. Not for the former champ, Jonathan Piersma. Another elbow, making 28 of 28. This second round has been all Jonathan Piersma.
And this is where Piersma knew that he will eventually get, even if Bianchini did start off hot with some stand-up, he has so much confidence in his ground game, and he knows that it's the difference makers in fights. And you're seeing it firsthand. It's mauling style.
It really is.
Because there hasn't been one submission attempted thus far. It's all been about just melting Bianchini from the bottom. And then here he goes. Now he's worked himself into a chance to get a submission.
Plenty of time coming up on 20 seconds to go. Maybe finish with a flurry and a few more elbows. Oh, nasty shots.
Oh, wow.
Man, as dominant of a round as you will see for Jonathan Piersma. I mean, Rashad, he's gone 31 of 31 with elbows in the second round.
It's a good confidence builder, I'll tell you that.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt, got the takedown. And
as you see here, the takedown from Piersma, right on the leg, out the gate, early in the second round here. You see him getting Bianchini down, and right here is where the solid position led to just devastating elbows on top. Man. And these elbows have really just, I mean, really just stifled Bianchini. As you see here, he's just pouring on the pressure with these hammering elbows. These are serious elbows with a lot of force behind them. And you can see as the round was over, Piersma looked back at Bianchini to see how slow he got off the ground.
He did. So, first round, Bianchini effective with keeping the distance, using his knees and kicks. Completely turned around for Jonathan Piersma in the second, able to get the takedowns, use his wrestling and grinding ability, landing a 36 out of 38 elbows thrown.
Now look at the posture of Bianchini. Now he's backing up, and it's a totally different fighter than he was in the first round because of what happened in the second round.
You called it, man, and this is the last thing he wanted to have happen. Is Piersma taking him down again, pinning that arm down, and now these elbows are going to rain. They are raining down.
Yeah, Bianchini's trying to go for a sweep, and I think he'll be better served with just going for underhooks, pushing at the hips, because if he tries to go underneath, he's going to get his arm trapped. Piersma already has made the adjustment for when he does that. When your opponent makes the adjustment for what you're doing, you got to do something different.
Absolutely. And the onslaught continues here in the third round.
I don't see much more.
Todd Anderson taking a good look at this, and that will do it! The Warhawk gets another finish inside the LFA octagon. Oh, and a little mockery towards Diego Bianchini. Huge win and a statement made by Jonathan Piersma. After a tough first round, he's able to dominate Diego Bianchini the second and third. And it all started with an easy takedown, really, here in the third.
You know, Ron, he knew what he had to do to get the win, and he knew if he poured on the same pressure that he left with the second round, he would finish Bianchini. And as you see here, landed some heavy strikes, and the ref seen enough.
The official time of the stoppage coming up next. What a performance by the former champion from Rochester, New York, Jonathan Piersma. A real bittersweet moment for him. He gets another title fight win, but the belt will not go home with him after missing weight. He was forced to relinquish the title. Victory in the cage, but no championship to celebrate. Let's get the official time from Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Todd Anderson, calls a stop to this fight. 1 minute, 5 seconds into the third round, declaring your winner by TKO, Jonathan Warhawk Piersma.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am here with Jonathan Piersma. My goodness, what a fight. Tell me how you feel right now. I mean, you missed weight, and now you're here right now after a very tough first round.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, on the weight miss, I just want to say sorry. I'm always professional. There's no excuses. My body just didn't do what it's done every other time. Back this week, we're going to take a look and make sure it never happens again. But for the fight, that was a good fight. I knew the farther into this fight went, he was going to get tired. I was going to start wearing on him. That's exactly what happened. He caught me a little knee in the first, a little adversity, but we powered through that and we're all right.
Absolutely. You took some leg kicks as well, heavy leg kicks. Was there a shot that made you feel like, oh man, this is not going to be a good night?
No, no matter what I get hit with, I'm always confident I'm going to come out on top. Like I said, he hit me with that knee. It was decent at first. I recovered quick, got on top, and then it was total domination from there.
What's next for you? There's Jefferson Nascimento, who's the champion right now. What do you think about that?
For what, 170?
Yeah.
Look, I'm ready for anything. I've learned not to look ahead and, hold my breath and anything. So I'm just going to get back in the gym, get 100% healthy. And then, the biggest opportunity that comes my way, I'll be ready for it.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it one more time for Jonathan Warhawk Piersma.
Thank you.